Be aware of the environment when monitoring. Ensure that you do not pose a threat to river vessels or disrupt local flora and fauna, especially endangered species. Choosing a site. An elevated position looking down on the water is the ideal place to observe litter, meaning a bridge or structure over the water is preferable. Safety is paramount, so only structures with designated pedestrian walkways should be used. Safety high-vis vests should be worn wherever traffic is a potential issue. Try to observe the width of the river with the greatest flow, which should contain most of the plastic. The outside of a bend is usually the fastest. Weather. Individual sites will vary widely with regard to what can be seen in any given weather condition. The optimum position is with the sun behind you and looking upstream. On arrival at the site, record the environmental factors of the day as per the data sheet. Measure the width of the bridge and use the orange peel or preferably a stick method to determine river water velocity. Drop the stick on the upriver side of the bridge, and once it passes the edge of the bridge, start your timer. Stop the timer as soon as the orange peel or stick is seen on the other side of the bridge. Use the calculation in the data sheet to determine river velocity. To assist in describing the river, the height above the river should be measured and the water depth at several points across the river. Lower the weighted measuring tape down to the water surface and record the height of the bridge. After doing so, lower the weights down to the bottom of the river and measure again. The difference is the water depth. Open the net and place the net squarely on the ground before clicking together. You will note that one edge has an anti-twist section. Pass the green rope around the opposite end of the frame to ensure that the frame cannot fall apart. Tie this firmly but not overly tight, otherwise you will distort the frame. The ropes are there not just to hold the frame, they're also to stop the net inverting in the wind. Clear all your ropes, untying them and laying them neatly out on the ground, ready for deployment. Lower the frame from the downwind side of the bridge. This will ensure that the net does not lose its contents when the sampling time has been completed. Lower the net using the upper two lines. These will be coloured yellow. Once the net is at the appropriate height, then adjust the bottom ropes to ensure that the net is perpendicular to the river surface. Monitor the net over the 2-hour sampling period and adjust the ropes according to the tide. Begin the Rimmel app as soon as the net is in position. Ensure that all fields are completed in the River Litter app, otherwise the app will not function. Try to include all data you can see, including in the comments the colour of the water or other factors which may be of interest later on. Leave the ropes fastened to the bridge as the net is pulled from the water. Pull on the bottom two ropes to lift the base of the net up to the river surface. Pull on all 4 ropes simultaneously to ensure that the contents of the net are not lost. Once the net is on the bridge, place it on a tarp in an area safe away from traffic. Examine the net for plastic pieces and place those materials you find in a separate plastic bag. Classify the size and type of plastic found in the net into the following categories: pellets, hard fragments, filaments and film. Record these as you examine the net. Hard fragments are pieces of plastic of a larger item. Filaments are pieces of rope or string, and films are pieces of plastic bag or packaging. Ensure that rubber gloves are worn whenever handling the net. After sampling is complete, deconstruct the net and tidy up the area. Dismantling the net is simply a reversal of the construction system. Remember to notify the third party that you have safely completed your tasks.